That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. And so here is Philadelphia. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Yeah, and that was the difference, really. I mean, you think about it, they didn't knock them down at the same rate, and that hurt them.
Made that one on the move. Tough shot.
You know, he's got a lot of inches on the defender in that matchup, and he can just shoot right over the top of him without worrying about being bothered.
Wash kicks to Winslow. Feeds it to Freak. Over to the wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Just 5 on the clock. Fast break, Philadelphia. Dishes it to Beverly. All alone. And he hits the jump shot. Beverly's got his first 2 points. On defense, Philadelphia. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
Here's Kirk. 11 points for him in that last game against the Warriors in Oakland.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game.
Now here's Zeller. Now Freak. 35 points for him last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And also defensively, guys, he kept them off balance with 4 steals on the night.
And here's Beverly. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Zeller grabs the board. Now the pass to Freak. That one off the back iron and out.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
And Mirotic sends it back. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim. Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just froze the defender.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Miami trailer. Here's Freak. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Freak's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed... to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
And he just big boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. It's been a pretty even matchup against this team, at least so far this season, with a game going each way in their first 2 contests. And the key to them taking this one tonight, he said, is defense. We know they can score with anyone, and we're certainly capable of putting some points on the board when we need to. But we can't get into a barn burner shootout with them. We've got to slug it out, play some gritty D, and make them work for everything. Kevin, this should be a tough game.
All right, Doris, and guys, what's your take on Coach's strategy here?
I'll tell you what, he doesn't sugarcoat it at all. I mean, it's a challenge going up against a team that is just as potent offensively as this group is, and he wants his guys to be mentally prepared for it.
Exactly. I mean, it's going to take some major intensity at that end of the floor if they're going to be able to weather the storm. The one-hand slam is so sweet. when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Now here's Zeller. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Payton kicks to Freak. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
The 9-foot shot. Here's Jacobson. Connects from three-point range.
Jacobson.
7 points in the game.
Miami calls timeout.
I want you to focus on getting to the rim. Let's look to attack quickly. We need high percentage shots. Move the ball around and make the defense rotate.
Both teams will make substitutions. The Heat trail by checked in for the Heat. Beverly with the ball. He's got 5, so on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Kirk, and that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. Here's Jacobson. Another miss by Philadelphia.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Down low. And that one's good by Bosch. Bosch has got 4 this quarter. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Now, here's Mahimi. Here's Jacobson. No good with the triple.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Freak passes to Bosch. Kicks to Freak. In it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
Here's Diamantopoulos. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Freak throws it down hard.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. From outside the arc, and the Heat, another 3.
And they continue to add to their lead. They might be ready to pull away.
No surprise from my end. I mean, they've been really good, and they're looking even better at this moment.
Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Kirk. Clock management. This is the Freak with the rebound.
And I don't know if he needs a rest in this quarter or what, but he needs something to get off the snide.
Outside Bosch. This is to Freak.